heard before. This is a Craigslist ad from a woman in Buffalo. It claims that she is selling a positive pregnancy test for $25. But why? Well, she goes on to say that she doesn't care what you use it for because it's not her business. And this isn't the only one out there. There are dozens of ads from all across the U.S. News 4's Jordan Williams has more.
The way some expectant moms are trying to make a little extra cash really causing quite a stir. A quick search on Craigslist in several cities, and you'll find plenty of expecting moms hoping to cash in on their condition by selling positive pregnancy tests to anyone who's willing to pay up.
I thought it was ridiculous.
Some say its purpose is to prank. Others insist they don't care what it's used for. That's where things can get a little messy.
For example, if a married man was having an affair and he tried to break it off with the girl, and she became upset and decided to, present this fake pregnancy test and demand money, or otherwise she'd tell the spouse. I think that would be a level of blackmail of that form.
Some other examples being passed around the internet include tricking a man into marrying them, or at least trying to keep a partner in a relationship he no longer wants to be part of. Whatever the reason, even if it's used just to joke, many say it's hitting below the belt.
I still don't think it's right. That's playing with people's emotions. That's a real life situation. You don't mess with stuff like that.
The average price of the positive test starts at $20. Jordan Williams, News 4 at 5:30.
Alrighty, let's read this article by Crystal Crossman. Craigslist is a place where we can find goodies, electronics, apartments, and even pets. It's also a very dangerous place if you're not careful. Some of them use the site to scam others. One particular trend that's been coming up lately is women selling their positive pregnancy tests on the site. The purpose for this is to allow women to trick their boyfriends into thinking they are pregnant and to get them to stay around, or make them think that they are pregnant and get an abortion so that the man will give them the money for the procedure so they can spend the money on themselves. Wow. Another reason that women want a positive pregnancy test is to pressure their boyfriends into marriage, hoping they can get pregnant if their man thinks they already are. Silly tricks are for kids. This does not put women to a good light. Why would women do this? Alright, now she's about to sound like a feminist. Do they not realize that this is a classless move? There are already few women role models out there, I agree. Then she starts talking who are strong, confident, independent of men. And this type of behavior only puts less and less of that out into the world. Women will buy these pregnancy tests for $25 to $30 and use them to scam men. That does not make you a role model. That makes you a con artist. True. There are already so many men in this world who do not believe the positivity of a pregnancy test because of women that do things like this to trick men. This only adds to the lack of trust for women who are decent. What damn. I honestly don't know, man. The behavior is obviously disgusting or what have you, but I don't know, maybe when I was like 20 something like this could have happened back in my reformed whore days. Maybe this possibly could have, caught me off guard, but I don't think that I would fall for something like that. I'm just saying, I can understand it depends on the dynamic of the relationships. If if she's a side piece or a jump off, no, you obviously deny it. But if it's like your girl who you've been with and you wouldn't expect that she does something stupid like this, you might, get caught off guard with that. But for the most part, like the officer, his example was if a guy's cheating on his wife and the side piece wants to keep that relationship going, she goes out online and says she's pregnant. It's funny he had to use that example. Yeah, of course you don't believe her and you want a second, third, or fourth opinion. But it's crazy, not only the fact that, pregnant women are selling these things, but the fact that chicks are actually buying them. But what bothers me more is that it actually works, though. I mean, again, I guess the context of the relationship matters, but I'm getting a second and third opinion. We're going to go to the store, we're going to buy one, and we're going to do it together. I'm not going to just take your word for it. It just is common sense, the world we live in right now. It's pretty foul. Man, fake pregnancy tests. What will they come up with next? Think about it. If a chick will lie about, being pregnant to get money for an abortion or just to, try to eventually get pregnant, then she wouldn't also lie about the fact that the kid is yours when it isn't. Just food for thought.
You weren't gonna slip out without saying goodbye, were you?
Oh, honey, you were sleeping so soundly I didn't want to wake you.
Wait, before you go. Got something.
Wow, pregnancy test.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're on your way to work, so...
I have a meeting in 20 minutes.
Yeah, we can do it later.
Okay.
There's no pressure, babe, really. We can do it tonight.